Hi everyone, this is Miriam. I'm speaking. I am a student from United Arab Emirates, and today I will going to interview the most beautiful creature you can meet. This interview will be part of our final project under the name Age is Just a Number. Now, meet with us, Caroline.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Yeah.
What I'm so happy about is that you are interested.
Yes.
That is the most important thing.
Yeah.
That you acknowledge that older women have something to share.
Yeah, for sure.
We
Yes.
shouldn't just be forgotten or put out to pasture. And that yes, I'm older, but I'm not old. Of my life, I potentially have another 50 years ahead. So I'm going to be here to stay.
Yeah,
for a bit longer.
Yeah. Now let's start. Tell me more about you. Who's Caroline?
I am a passionate, compassionate human being, I think, and I have learned that I have a lot to share, and my mission now, my passion in life, is to encourage women to live their lives, not just to accept their lives, but to actually grab hold of it, love it, enjoy it, and be excited about it.
Very nice. Now, do you agree this age is just a number?
Totally I do. But we change so many times in our lives. There are some things that I will not be able to do, like sprinting. I can no longer sprint, and I'm not interested in sprinting. And you would beat me anyway. Now my goals have changed, and I know that I can run for longer than you. My stamina is better, and that is something that comes with age.
Yes.
So, for example, in 2019, I ran a 100-kilometer race with my husband.
Yeah.
And we want to do it again, but we want to do it quicker.
Yeah.
So this summer, hopefully, we will do a 100-kilometer race.
Wow,
again.
it's very nice. Yeah. Do you think that age is an obstacle to achieving your dreams?
Definitely not achieving dreams, because since I was 50, some amazing things have happened that just came out of the blue, like going to China.
Yeah, wow.
I just waited, it was just one email one day, invited me to China to enter a beauty pageant. Never in my life have I been in a beauty pageant, and it wasn't even a dream. It was just like so random. And my husband said, I don't think you should go to China by yourself.
Yeah.
I went and I won. And I had a big crown, and I won a beauty pageant in China. Just so random. So yes, I expect many more exciting things to happen.
Wow. I think you deserve it, you know? Yeah.
You think?
You deserve it. You deserve the crown.
Well, thank you. But
Sure.
it's positivity comes, strength comes later on in life. If you allow it to come to you, it's there. It's a time when you can blossom and flourish and become you.
Yeah.
And that's what happens in your 50s. You become the person that you were always supposed to be, but never had the opportunity to be.
I will wait for my 50s then.
Exactly, the future is bright.
Yes. Now, why should person live his own experience, in your opinion?
Everybody should make their own mistakes, without a doubt. I did some foolish things in my 20s, but without making mistakes, you do not become the person you are in later life.
Yeah.
And also life would be very boring, I think. So as long as you don't hurt anyone when you're making your mistakes, it's living and learning.
Nice. How were you able to succeed what you want? Did someone help you for that?
I think with that, it's relationships. My husband is very supportive. My children are supportive. My son will send me a message saying, "You look beautiful in that picture you posted on Instagram." He's 26. I love, that is amazing when he does that. Surrounding yourself with good people, and you are the average of the 5 people you spend time with. So if you surround yourself with good people, positive people, people that make you laugh, healthy people, then you cannot help but become one of those people.
So we have to build like a good relationship.
A tribe, a good tribe.
Yeah. Nice. What is the most hard decision you made?
Well, I was discussing this with my husband this morning because I was saying, "Do you know what, I cannot think." He said, "Well, what was the most recent hard decision you made, as in today?" And I said, "Going running. I really didn't want to go running this morning, but I did it." So today it was going for a run.
Yeah.
Last night it was not eating chocolate because my husband was eating chocolate, but I don't eat chocolate during the week.
Yeah.
So yesterday it was eating chocolate, today it was running. Every day brings up a different
hard decision.
Yeah. It would be easy not to go running.
Yeah.
But consistency is the most important thing.
Yeah. At what point in your life you realized that age is not important?
When I became a model at 53. I was not expecting it. I was working at the school here, just so you can see the school from here.
Yeah.
And I had been there for 6.5 years. And my daughter was working in London, and her boss was looking for a grey model. And she showed a picture of me to him, and I was not a model. And he invited me to London, so I went to London, and I got the job. And I was in British Vogue 8 times with that campaign in the first year. So incredible. And that changed my life. I loved it. It just worked. If it had happened any other time in my life, I don't think it would. It was just the most exciting thing ever. I felt like a princess.
Yeah, I cannot
and it just set me off on life is positive. You get on there and take every opportunity. If you're invited to do something, jump on the bus and do it.
Like I cannot imagine what you was feeling, you know?
It was amazing. It was incredible. My makeup done, my hair done, and I was wearing the most beautiful clothes. I'm trying to think what it was. Stella McCartney, Victoria Beckham, Ralph Lauren. I felt very special.
Yeah.
I love that feeling.
Yeah. And you give me that.
Everyone likes that feeling special.
Just while you're talking, I feel amazing and incredible, you know? From your experience, do you think it's difficult to achieving what you want? There is any difficulty?
Like I said about the chocolate, it's difficult. It's in your head, it's in my head, it's a decision that you have to make. And I was interviewed the other day, and the guy was saying, yeah, but what if you can't do that? Well, can't. Can you go walking for half an hour?
Yeah.
You probably can, but are you going to?
Yeah.
And are you going to do it again tomorrow? And are you going to do it again tomorrow? How important is it to you? So it's hard. Staying on top of yourself is hard.
Yeah.
But for me at 56, if I don't look after myself now, I will end up in an old people's home. That's what happens in England. You end up in an old people's home, alone, generally. And I don't want that. So I want to be the healthiest version of myself that I can be. And so that is my mission in myself, to look after myself. And that means health-wise. That means going to the doctor and being checked up. Do you get checked up? You get your car serviced, but you don't look after yourself. So important. Your health is life.
You're very inspirational, you know?
Thank you.
You inspires me a lot, and I think we will inspire a lot of generation.
I hope so. I hope so.
An advice for people who are afraid to try something new because of age.
I don't like skiing. I'm scared of hurting myself.
Yeah.
Because obviously as you get older, it takes longer to heal. So I don't want to do something that is going to risk for no reason. So skiing is off my list. I think risk is different to everybody. There are risks that you can take, but you choose your risks. You choose, but if you don't choose any risks, like scaring yourself every day slightly, then what is life? So you have to take some risks, but choose the risks you're going to take.
I think you are very smart, and your answers are very smart and inspires, you know?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I would like you to look after yourself, and I want your family, your mother. Do you know if your mother takes, how old is your mother?
44? 45? Yeah.
But she is probably perimenopausal.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Do you know what perimenopause is? So perimenopause happens 10 years before menopause.
I don't have an idea about this.
Menopause.
Yeah.
Menopause is when you stop having periods, basically.
Yeah.
And that happens around 51. But 10 years before that, you start getting symptoms.
Yeah.
And there are about 30 symptoms. And they could be depression, crying, so many symptoms, and just changes in general.
Yeah.
So you need to start tracking your body, track your periods, track your body, know what's going on in your body right the way through, so that you know when changes start to happen.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't come as a shock.
Yeah. Yes.
So keep yourself healthy.
Thank you. I'm more than grateful for you.
You are
Yeah.
very, very welcome.
Thank you so much
It's,
for sharing with us your
It's
journey.
important. Women supporting women.
Yes.